What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video, and today we're going to be taking a look at some vanilla survival mods that you guys might enjoy. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. And before we hop into it, I just want to clarify, by vanilla survival I mean mods that kind of fit into the vanilla gameplay. You know, they aren't game changing like you would see in, you know, huge mod packs, but they do add in some useful features that I think you guys would enjoy and that kind of enhance the vanilla gameplay. So let's go ahead and hop right into number one. Alright, so first up here we have the OK Zoomer mod, and what this does is it just adds in a highly configurable zoom key. So the default is kind of like Optifine, but something special I can do here is I can zoom in and out. So I can zoom all the way in here, and then I can zoom all the way back out. You can also hold down the button so it smooths in and out. And you can see I can go all the way back out to the default view too, even while I'm still holding down the key. So if I wanted to like move and then just instantly zoom right back in. And something cool this has is if you have the mod menu mod, you can go in and you can customize all sorts of different stuff. You can change it to hold from toggle. You can change the transition settings, all different stuff like that. You can change the default zoom. You can change how much it increases or decreases by, all different stuff like that. And then if you go into your regular controls all the way down to the bottom, there are 4 different keybinds for zoom, increasing, decreasing, and then resetting. So yeah, I personally don't use Optifine zoom that much, but if you're somebody who does, I can definitely see how this mod might be helpful to you. Alright guys, so next up here is the floor doubling mod. And all this mod does is it just adds in the bone mealing mechanic like the 2 tall flowers have. So if you didn't know, with the 2 tall flowers, so with these rose bushes, sunflowers, and there's a couple others as well, if you bone meal them here, you get a duplicate of it, so you can basically just get more of them. And this is in vanilla, this isn't with the mod, but this is by default. But what this mod does is it adds it in for the 1 tall flowers as well. You can just bone meal them and you get duplicates. So pretty simple. I don't know why this isn't in the vanilla game, to be honest. I don't know why the 2 tall flowers have this, but the regular ones don't. This seems like a pretty simple mechanic. It is somewhat powerful though, just to get a bunch of dyes. Kind of negates the need for automatic flower farms and stuff like that. For the majority of players, I don't think you're going to be building one of those anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so next up is the quick shulker mod, and what this does is it allows you to right click on shulker boxes and open them up, and this is an incredibly useful tool. I used to be on a server that had this, and it was amazing, and I can't really live without it now, so I use this mod on pretty much every single player version I use now. Instead of, you know, taking it out of your inventory, placing it down, opening it up, grabbing out your one item, picking it up, putting it back in your inventory, or even worse, doing it when it's inside an e-chest, so placing down the e-chest, taking it out, placing it, you know, all the stuff you would normally have to do. Now you can just right click on it, put it back in, and just close your inventory. Simple as that. Like I said, this is one of my favorite quality of life mods just because it saves the tedious time of, you know, placing it down and picking it back up. Alright guys, and last up here we have the vanilla death chest mod, and basically what this does, you guys may recognize it if you played mod packs before, but essentially what this does is it just adds in a death chest. So anytime we die, all of our items will go into a single chest that we can just go back to and pick them all up. So there's no risk of them despawning. There's no risk of them, you know, getting burned in lava or anything like that. It did end up breaking my cactus because it placed right here, but you can see our pork chops are now in the chest, and it's even named death chest, just to make us feel even worse about ourselves. But it goes away, which is kind of nice after you pick up your items, so it can't be used to dupe chests or anything like that. You can't break it or anything like that, which is kind of nice, a little more balanced. So this is kind of like an in between keep inventory and not having keep inventory. You know, it's a little more vanilla, if you will. You know, you don't just respawn with all your stuff. You still have to go back and search for your stuff, but you know, when you do get back there, they are going to be safe. So this is a pretty cool mod. I think that'll do it for this video. I know this one was a little bit shorter, didn't have as many mods in it, but I was having a lot of issues getting some of the mods to work. I had, you know, 3 or 4 more that I was about to show off, but I was having a lot of issues getting those to work, and I tried to find replacements too, but those didn't end up working. So next time I do a video like this, I will be sure to have a few extra for you guys. But for now, that is all. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below if there are any other mods you guys want me to cover, or if there's any mods in this video that you guys want me to cover in its own video to go more in depth with. But for now, that is all, and I'll see you guys all next time.